All right, mic check, mic check. Testing 1, 2, testing. About to start. So I'm working on camera slider. And I'm doing this in Fusion 360. I'm using 2 pieces of 40 series extruded aluminum, 40 by 80 millimeter, 8 feet long. And I'm using a double flange linear bearing for the motion part. The slider is going to be powered by stepper motors that are controlled with a ramps board. The ramps board is on the table behind me. That is being controlled by Raspberry Pi, sending signals over USB TTY. So I'm sending G-code to the ramps board to tell it what to do. I configured the ramps board in the Arduino code using the Marlin firmware. I configured the parameters that match the expected travel, which is about 2200 millimeters for about 90 inches. I sacrifice about 6 inches on either end out of 96 inches total. 3 inches on either end that yields me about 90 inches of travel. I'm about to switch over to my screen here. Okay, things are looking good. Hey, Travis is here, James is here, John's here, Ron's here. You can make a song out of that. All right, let me switch the screen. This screen, right? Just double check that that's the right one. Yep, that's the right one. All right, so I'm in Fusion 360. This is an end cap that is used to join the 2 pieces of extruded aluminum together. And now I have a stepper motor that I have to connect. And that stepper motor is here. I have 2 of them, but I'm just going to connect one for now. That's the part I'm going to design tonight. And so what I did was I measured this distance here for this little protrusion. It's about 22 millimeters. And the distance between these 2 holes is about 31 millimeters. That's what I estimated. So that's the part I have to cut through this end cap. Let me see if I can arrange this window. So I can see the chat. You notice the improvement every time I stream. I get a little bit better on, just a little bit. I should pop out the chat. That'll be better. And we'll do it that way. All right, now we're organized. All right, so the part I want to install the stepper motor on is here in this part, and the stepper motor will stick through the top. I could do it on the bottom, but either way, whatever side I do it on, the side I orient it, I might just do it on the bottom side. But to install it, I'll just flip it around. But I definitely want it installed within this region, sticking out, because I don't want the width of the stepper motor is about 45 millimeters. Yeah, I wear a tux periodically. I don't know if I can fit it anymore though, Ron. So, a little bit of Jameson. Alright, so the distance between these two is 45, and we're about 42.3 millimeters for the stepper motor. I don't want the stepper motor to overheat. Not that it's going to be a big problem, but I really don't want to keep it enclosed in an area, rather be opened. So I'm going to extend this outward some, and that's going to be the area that it's going to mount to. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to first split this body. So let's do a project onto here, capture position. So now I'm drawing on this area, right? Is that true or not? I'm going to draw a line straight across. Do I want a line? No, because I want it to be an object, so hold on. Let's do an offset plane. Yeah, creator fuel, that's right, Ron. Let me back out of this mode. And I'm going to do an offset plane from here. And we'll come up right a little bit more. Maybe about there. Just past the fillet there. Alright, so that's what I'm going to use to slice the body. This is cool stuff, and did it create it? I don't know what that warning message was. Alright, so now I don't see that it was created. Where's construction at? Construction's right there. Yeah, there we go. Good. Alright, so now I'm going to select this body, and I'm going to split the body. And the body splits that. The splitting tool is... Where are my planes at? Come on, where are my planes at? Right there. Okay, now the body's split, right? So this is what's cool. Now, I do want to split it this way also. I can split it that way. So we will take this and we will modify split body. That guy. And then this is the splitting tool. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. Repeat split body. I just right clicked. Repeat split body. Hi Mike, thanks for joining. Hey Zero, thanks for joining. Make sure you give me a like on the video. It's just a little bit to ask. You can dislike it. I don't care. That might be fun. How many dislikes can I get on my video? Either way, it just counts as engagement. Appreciate it. Alright, so I'm going to select that guy, and I'm going to split it using this tool. So why did I do that? Because now what I want to do is I want to extend, extrude. I can move faces, whatever, but I'm going to extrude it out this way. That way. And I want to go 40, let's go 43 millimeters outward. And this is where the motor is going to mount to. But then here's what's cool. I'm going to right click on this. Let me zoom in. You won't be able to read the text that well if you're on mobile. But I'm right clicking and I'm going to choose move copy. And now I'm going to do a rotate here. So I'm going to select the rotate. It's going to ask me for my axis of rotation. I'm going to choose this point right here. Hey Eddie, thanks for joining. Now that I did that, look at what I get to do. Why is it making it? Wait, what? Try adjusting the values and changing the input. Come on, no. Can I extrude this? Yeah, I can extrude it. So let's just try that one more time. What I'm trying to do is rotate this upward. And it could be that I went beyond. No, this should be exactly at the point. Anyway, let's try it again. Move copy. This face. And I want to rotate this way. Let's see if it does that. Yeah, look, it just did it right there, just for a minute. So that's working. So let's do that again. Rotate and select this point of rotation. The operation could not create a valid result. Try adjusting the values or changing the inputs. All right, fine. It's not liking me. So let's just extrude upward, and we'll try it a different way. Wait, what? The body could not be repaired after deleting faces. Try changing the selection or use the delete tool. All right. Let's try extrude. All right. We'll do it this way. We'll go up 1 inch. And then I'm going to move the face. Hey, Rover, thanks for joining. Now I'm going to do the rotate command here around this point. Oh, now it's working. Okay, that's all I wanted to do. So I want to go all the way up or just right around there. I just want to give it some extra strength. That's the only reason I'm doing it. But I can see the error in my ways because I don't want to create a lot of heat on them. I don't want to trap a lot of heat on the motor. Otherwise, I would embed the motor in here in this cavity. So let me do the move this way, and I will rotate at this point. Yeah, so we'll go down 25 degrees. So that's what I'm going to repeat on this other side. But I wonder if I can mirror it. No, I'll just repeat what I just did. So right click, move, or extrude. Nope. Extrude 1 inch. And then I'm going to rotate this face. Let me zoom in so you can see it more better. And move, copy, select the point of rotation, this axis right here, and we're going to go 25 degrees. There we go. And then let's see if we can chamfer that some, fillet, round over. Fillet is only for the inside corner, right? Yeah, there we go. So here to here. Oh no, oh no. Although that's cool. I'm digging it. Oh. Shit, I didn't even think about that, Ron. Yeah, okay. So I can't do it here because their aluminum is here and it's almost like a closed area. But I can do it here. Wait, what? I'm not streaming anymore? It says everything's good. 9.7%. No drop frames. We're green. Alright, all edges against features. All rounds. I don't know what that means. Oh, look at that. Nope. See, it's doing all edges. I don't want all edges. Oh well. That's not important. That's what I'm not worried about that. So let's now project onto this surface. And I want to draw a line at that point. So offset plane here. All right, so now we got our plane. It's hidden. And let's see if we can, do we see it? I don't see the plane. But what I want to do is I want to draw a circle. I need to find the center point here. So let me at least find the center point. We'll put a point in here. There we go. That's the center point. And now I'm going to draw a line from there to here. Now is that? That's good. That's what I wanted. Let's make a construction. Hit that little construction guy. Yeah, it does look like a 3-gang box, but the extruded aluminum fits within it. So Ron, are you saying I'm lagging now? Or is it good? Alright, and now I want the center point at this point. So I just grab the point and there we go. Alright, so that should be the center. Yep, that's the center. Now we want a circle, because this is what we're going to cut out. Let me see what the distance is from here. I have 10 millimeters that I can play with. So we will do I from here to here. And that is not what I want to know. 3 millimeters. Okay, so we have to extrude all that downward. Isn't a problem. So let's draw this circle that is 22 millimeters. 22 millimeters. This is what I'm going to cut out, and this is where the stepper motor will fit within and stick downwards. So the stepper motor will be in this area, and the pinion gear will be down here, or the pulley, whatever you call it. Oh, okay. Yeah, thanks. Did you really? Ron's over there pulling the tape on me, making sure I picked the center. All right, hold on. Is that the center? You have 3 seconds to give me an answer. That's good stuff. All right, so let's extrude that guy. Straight through. All right, next thing. Let's turn our sketch back on. And now I need to draw a rectangle. I need a center rectangle. And is 31 by 31. And it needs to be construction. And now I'll do a point. I don't know if I need a point now because there's actually a point there where they're joined. So let me do a hole. I need to measure this hole. Well, let's see. So let me switch to my 3D printer. So I need to measure this here. Let's see, I'm going to say it is 1.7 millimeters. Anybody know what size screw the stepper motor is? Because it doesn't look like it's a 3 millimeter. Hey man, Sensor, what's up, bud? Yeah, I was out earlier, so I put on a tie. Hopefully I'll go over my sister's before I have 3D PCH and have some cake. We'll see what goes on there. Alright, so I need a hole. Make me a hole. And we're saying the hole's going to be here. And we're saying 1.8 millimeters. Yeah, flip-flops, right? Oh, that's the depth. No, I want the depth to be forever. So 10 millimeters. And diameter 1.8. That's our one hole. All right, let's see if we can repeat this. 10, 1.8. Yeah, that's easy. All right, we are done. That was cake. All right, so now let's extrude this. I think we were measuring 3 millimeters. So we'll just make this thicker now. Let's go up 7. And let's check our measurements. (10.18). So let's extrude downward negative 0.188. And we'll check our measurement again. Hit the I key to bring up the measurement. And 10 millimeters exactly. Whoa, man, Sensor, thank you, man. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that, bud. That is above the Call of Duty, brother. Just you being here is enough. The fact that you donated, wow. That's crazy. Alright, so to explain what's going on, the size is way off. So, I don't know if I could talk right now. Can't get over I got a donation there. Alright, and then we did say we wanted some holes in here. Yeah, I'll leave that for now. So, can I do a fillet right there? Uh, 3.5. And we'll do another fillet here. So now let's see what's going on your channel lately, Mass Sensor. Oh, he's doing Fortnite nonstop. Yeah, my son, he got banned. So that's cool, brother. Let's see, we'll fit that right there. All right. So we're good with the stepper motor. Let me just double check the distance from, let me switch my camera. I want to double check the distance from here to where the pulley screw is. Nine. I got 9. 9.7. Not 10. So I'll come down a half a millimeter. That's awesome. All right, so let's raise this a half a millimeter. Negative 0.5. So now if I measure this, it should be 9.5. And then the problem is I'm going to do supports because this is going to be printed in this orientation. So I need supports there. I got to think about that. Yeah, brother. I was thinking about that earlier. There you go, brother. All right, so the stepper motor goes through there, installed in this fashion. Pulley sticks down through here. I can slice this now. Yeah, sensor, you should be, yeah, there you go. Yeah, your moderator. Good. Let's see. What happens if I do a fillet in there? Does it do it nicely? Or does it change things? Here, Johnny, he's having a tough time in his game. Yeah, look at that. That worked out. It didn't change anything with the profile that way. That's good. Another one. Holy crap. Dude, this is incredible. Thank you so much. That is insane, brother. Alright, so let's see. Where else are we? Alright, so we were on his video. Let's see, you got a playlist going here? Yeah, you need to add a... let's do a quick review here. I've been taking some courses on doing things for YouTube, how to improve your channel and everything. So these are the uploads. We're pretty consistent with what we're doing, gaming. First thing I'm going to say is you need to have a playlist for each of your on your main channel page, a playlist for each of your video groups. because I see you got some Black Ops in there. You got Battlefront 2. You got a lot of content on here. So you organize it that way in your playlist, and that'll definitely help. So hopefully you didn't leave and you heard what I said. But if you did, I'll tell you the next time you stop by. $3.25. Yep, she's looking pretty. Alright, so that'll be printed in that orientation. And I'll have two of them. One on one side, one on the other. And they'll spin the same direction to give double the torque, right? Because there's an inertia problem. The linear bearing is very heavy itself. The camera equipment I'm going to use in the beginning is just going to be my Lumix, but the end goal. Hey, Martin, thanks for joining. The end goal is to have this be able to handle professional camera equipment, and a company who I've been doing work with is a film production company. They're the ones who I built the table for. They say that their equipment is about 15 to 20 pounds. So the stepper motors might have to get swapped out, or I might switch to some type of gearing system or a pulley system to gear it down so it has more torque in the end. So Martin, let me show you what I'm doing here. This is the place where a stepper motor is going to be installed. I don't even know if I was showing you the screen. I was probably just showing you the printer the whole time. So this is the place where a stepper motor gets installed. And it will be installed in this cavity and will protrude downward here. So the pulley is going to be here. And the belt that I have is going to extend. This is the belt that I have. It's the GT2 belt, but I have a really big one here someplace. Yep, right here. So this is 10 meters of GT2, which feels like there's not a lot of give to it, so I'll really be able to tighten that down. This is what's going to go between these pulleys, right? So, you know, it's just the same. It's the same stuff that we use on the 3D printers. So I think I may be ready to slice this. So Ron, can you pull a tape on your TV and tell me if these measurements are okay? And I want to point out again that Mass Sensor donated. He's in the UK and he does a lot of gaming. So this is his channel. So I appreciate that. I'll have to hook up with him later to give us some tips on how to lay out his channel. So, hey.
Are you gonna go for cake?
Yeah, when we going for cake?
I don't know, she's posting on Facebook.
Okay. My sister's making cake. So, so Martin, off the top of your head, do you know what size screw goes into a stepper motor? Is it a 1.5 millimeter? Because it can't be a 2 millimeter because I was measuring 1.7 for the hole. So it looks like it was like maybe a 1.5. I don't know if a 1.7 millimeter exists. So I don't think that's going to flex a lot. I hope it doesn't flex a lot. It would suck if it flexed. Um, you measured 5.5 inches between the holes. It's an M3, really? All right, let's see. Let me switch. You're saying it's an M3. Do I have? Yeah, I got an M3 here. Got a whole M3 kit right here. Let me switch to OBS so I can see if you can see what's on the screen. Okay, so you're saying that's an M3, huh? It's an M3, brother. You are right on. All right, so an M3, what does that measure? When you say M3, does that mean 3mm? Yep, 3mm. So I don't know what I was measuring there, but it was not the proper thing. So let's switch back. Yeah, thanks. Yep. So the holes that I did here are too small. Okay, so all right, so these side boxes are where the extruded aluminum fit into. So let me see if I have a photo. I know I have a photo. Let me just share it to my drive. Yeah, so Mass Sensor, I was telling everybody how you donated. Really awesome. Appreciate it. One of the things I want you to do tonight or tomorrow, since it's the weekend, I don't know what your plans are, spend some time on your channel layout. I need you to create a playlist for each of the game types. So I want a playlist for Fortnite, a playlist for Battlefront, a playlist for Battlefront 2, another one for Black Ops, and then you can have on your channel, and you can lay them out in the order that you want people to see them. And I thought you had a channel trailer, but I don't see it here. So create a channel trailer too. So that'll help. Not many people visit your channel page. When you have a trailer, you can have it autoplay, and I'm kind of thinking that a lot of people don't visit mine. Um, they might just watch a video because they found it based on the tags. But let's take a moment to look at that. Let's see. So, what are your tags? You have one tag that's ranking, but I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's something from the game or not, or that's your player name or something. Oh, it looks like your player name. So I would say that you need to make sure you tag the crap out of this, right? But they have to be meaningful tags. They have to be long-tailed tags. Like when you do something in your game. Let me look up this photo real quick. Keep the flow going. All right, I have to share this to my drive, my Google Drive. All right, you know what? I'll share it to Instagram. All right, I got that shared. Let's see, we're on the right view, right? I just shared that. Now I'll bring up my Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, please do. I'd appreciate the follow. Let me bring up Instagram. All right, here we go. That's what the extruded aluminum looks like. And this is some test pieces that I was printing over the past week and a half since I received it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. I didn't even think about that. That's a good point. So, this is the linear bearing. This is 40 millimeters across, and the height of this profile is 80 millimeters. It's a 40 by 80 millimeter piece. Two of these are very heavy. I'm probably talking like 100 pounds, maybe. It's ridiculous. I don't think my tripods that I use for my camera can hold it. So, Martin, are you saying that the screw is an M3.5 or it's a 3.5 millimeter hole for an M3 bolt? Because the stepper motors I have are small, and that M3 seemed to fit slightly loose, but it seemed to fit fine. If you're saying it's a 3.5, now I understand why it might be a little loose. Anyway, that's what I'm building. I'm building this end cap with a stepper motor, and that's what's going to get printed. All right, so, and I'm going to print this out of carbon fiber. I got carbon fiber, nylon MatterHackers. I'm not ready to print that yet because I don't think I'm in a position to print nylon yet. And I have protopasta. Okay, M3 bolt. And I have protopasta CF. PLA, carbon fiber. All right, I do want to make this whole thing bigger because this is not enough. So let's see if when I do this, it destroys what I created. So I think I can draw the rectangle. 2-point rectangle will come down here. And I'm just going to place it for now, and I'll worry about exact measurements in a moment. All right, so let's see what our measurements are. From here to here is 6.24. So let's make this, I don't know, it's 5. I mean, this is damn heavy. Oh crap, you know what? I'm not done yet. I am not done yet. There's something else I need to do. So I need a place for the I need to be able to mount a tripod on here. So I need a place for a 1/4 nut. And the 1/4 nut will go right in the center of this. So let's draw another construction line. Here, we'll edit this guy. P to project. And we're editing this guy. And we'll draw a line from here. Yeah, it is morning, ain't it, Martin? And we'll go out to here. And then our center point. And then I need a 1/4-20 nut. Measurements for a 1/4-20 nut. Let's see, let me bring that up. Seven sixteenths. All right. So we have a 1/4-20 nut that is 7/16. So let's do a polygon. Six sides, 7/16 of an inch. Come on, give me inches. Why aren't you giving me inches? So this 1/4-20 nut will be for the adapter for the tripod to mount to. But that might be stupid because the tripod may not be able to hold this. I should not expect my tripod to hold this weight. There's no way. So this is my tripod. Like I'm putting a lot of force on this and it's holding, but I just don't know static weight sitting there for the whole time at Murph. So maybe I can drop it down like this, and so the strength will be here, but then this is going to be the weak point right there. That's the weak point. This thing, I can't expect a lot of weight on this, so I think I'm expecting too much out of this tripod. So I think I have to do something else. I have to construct something else, and it may involve drilling a hole through this and not doing anything else to alter it. So let's not worry about that. If we're only one piece of extruded aluminum and 1/2 of those linear bearing, a single flange linear bearing, it wouldn't be a problem. But that linear bearing itself, I think, weighs like 5 or 10 pounds. It's heavy. And plus the 90 pounds. I mean, I need a real beef. I wanted to build a tripod for Murph, like using 3D printed stuff, like nylon stuff. That's why I bought the nylon. That was my goal, and I didn't get there. So I'm just building this camera slider. I'm thinking I'm going to use 2x4s. I think that's what Ron or somebody else suggested to me. And I'll just paint them nicely and drill a hole through here. Maybe I'll just put a hole through here anyway, just in case. And I can use that as a mounting point. Yeah, let's do it closer. Either way, I'll be able to get a screw gun in there. So let's just drill a hole. Hole, come on, hole, create hole. Where are we at? And we want to do 1.8. No, let's do 4 millimeters. And we'll go all the way through. So that's just a hole just to mount it on something, just in case. So technically I'm done, but I want to make this a little beefier so that it is strong. So let me go back to editing this sketch. And let me measure from, I don't know where the center point is. That's nice, Round. Thank you. All right, let's measure from here to here. No. Hit the I key. I'm going to measure from here to here. Did I measure the right way? No, from here to the outside. Oh yeah, that was right. So that's 141, 142. So we're talking 21, 71. So I should get 71 from here to there. Nope. I think it's this one is the center then. Yeah, so it's close. Hey, Ron, thanks for joining. Man, we got nothing but mods up in there. So, Ron, let me give you a quick recap. So this is extruded aluminum. This is 40 series. And it's 40 millimeter by 80 millimeter by 8 feet long. So it is very heavy. Two of these together, I think, are weighing 50 to 90 pounds, somewhere around there. The linear bearing in the center there is very heavy. That's between 5 and 10 pounds. So there's a lot of weight there. But it's very... It slides very well. And it took me a lot to get the extruded aluminum sizing spaced perfectly apart, because I had several prints where it was squishing or pulling it apart and it was creating more friction with the linear bearing. But now I have it set perfect, and that's the model I'm using here. And now I'm extruding it out an extra inch so it fits onto this part nicely. And the other thing I'm doing is I installed a motor. So this is where a stepper motor is going to go, because this is a motorized camera slider. Yeah, he Mass Sensor definitely donated. That's much appreciated, bud. So I don't think extruding this is going to do anything, because it's just going to bring it out like that. See, that doesn't help. And can I extrude that? What happens if I extrude that? Yeah, nothing. Repeat extrude. Yeah, no, it doesn't work that way. So that's why I'm drawing this extra thing here, because I want to make it a little bit beefier. What camera is gonna... You mean the slider? Yeah, let me see. You updated your page? Yeah, there we go. We're getting better. So your uploads. Now, I would take your playlist and organize them. Put a playlist in the order that you want people to see. If you want uploads to be the thing where they always see it, that's fine. Hey, Mike. Let's see. I'll put Mike in timeout. So yeah, organize it so that this is great how you have this, but now what do you want people to, what do you care about more now? What is more relevant? Fortnite's probably the more relevant thing, right? So make that the very top playlist and then have the others right below it and then put the uploads wherever you think that's the most important. So type something now, Mike. See if you're blue now. Yeah, and definitely keep producing videos. Do not stop producing videos. You keep doing that, bud. Alright, so let's do a center rectangle instead. Let's delete this guy. And now we'll do a center rectangle. At some point we're going to leave. I don't know when. But my sister's making cake. And that's really important. Hopefully I will not be late to F3D PCH. But if I am, you know where I'm at. I don't even know if I have night. I don't think I have Nightbot running. All right, so let's see where we're at. So if we go here, we are. Let's take that measurement. 135, and then I go here. So that is 3. So then we'll go 135. We want to go 10. Let's go 145. And then vertical, we are 80. And then we come down here to 86, so that's 3. So now we want to go from 80 to 100. Let's go 95. Al has joined us. Al Fortissimo, right? Am I saying your name right? Is it Fortissimo? Or no, hold on. Forte. Forte, which means strong, right? So what I'm designing now is a camera slider. I think I just messed everything up by doing what I just did. But so let's rotate that way. So this is for an end cap. That's going to be a camera slider. This is the extruded aluminum. That's the camera slider. That's the linear bearing. That's the camera slider. It's beefy. And anyway, that's what I'm designing there. So now I want to extrude this. And let's see what happens if I extrude this. But I don't want it to cut, I want it to join. And we want it to go all the way out to here. The problem is it just removes my hole. And we going now?
I'll forever hold your peace. I'm gonna fall asleep.
Okay, give me 1 minute to wrap up.
1.
Now Sherry's counting.
Do not tell me why. I don't want you to talk.
Okay, bye, Sherry.
This is your head, not me.
Alright, so then let's see if we can go. I'm going to end this in a moment. I want to go to object and I want to take it to here. And of course, it doesn't like that. Why doesn't it like that? He needs a 220-volt stepper. Yeah, I'm doing good, Al. I'm about to end this stream. But hey, I want you to know about something. Can somebody post in the F3D PCH public YouTube link? Hey, NJ Printing, thanks for joining. Make sure you give me a like before you leave. I appreciate it. This is for a camera slider. And I want this to be joined. Alright, so I will just pull this out to here, and that's where I'm going to leave it for now. And I'll come back to that later during F3D PCH. I'll be working on this. Thank you. So, Al, I want you to bring your attention to this. This is a F3D PCH. That link is the YouTube. It starts at 10 o'clock tonight. Sometimes you start a little bit late, like maybe 10:05. But it's where we have a hangout. And it is Google Hangouts, and we talk about 3D printing. So, thanks for, that's how long I've been instead of 1 minute. Yeah. All right. Thanks, everyone. Peace.